Hi, welcome back to the session. Uh, this session is regarding type 3 problems, that is design of lug angles. Before going to that, let us learn the concept regarding the lug angles. You may come across this word for the first time. What do you mean by lug angle then? If the length of the connection is more, it can be reduced by using lug angles. It is type of the angle. By using this one, we can reduce the length of the connection. So, what are the advantages of using lug angle? The only advantage is the length of the connection can be reduced. The length can be reduced. What are the disadvantages then? The connection requires additional piece of angle section. Along with the regular angle section, we need to make use of additional piece of angle section. The overall number of bolts is more than without lug angle connection. Nothing but here number of bolts will be more if we are not making use of lug angles. If we make use of lug angles, the number of bolts will be less. The lug angle connection is slightly eccentric, nothing but it will deviate from the, it will deviate to the outside. Okay. Then if we come to the design specification, for the design of lug angle, increase the force in outstanding leg by 20%. If it is for channel section, increase by 10%. If it is a angle section and if we are designing lug angle connection, then increase the force in the outstanding leg by 20%, and if it is a channel connection, increase by 10%. Then connection between the lug angle and the gusset plate, the force in outstanding leg is increased by 20%, and for channel it should be 10%. And the third point, connection between lug angle and the main angle, the force in the outstanding leg is increased by 40%. For channel section, it is 20%. Okay. This is regarding the connection. If we are doing the lug angle and the gusset plate, increase by 20, for channel 10, between lug angle and the main angle, increase by 40, and for channel it is 20. So, here it is a glimpse of the concept. This is the main angle plate and this is the additional angle plate we provided, that is we call that one as lug angle, and this will be the gusset plate. So, this is one view. If you come to the another view, you can see this is the gusset plate, this is the main angle, and this is the lug angle. Lug angle is the additional angle plate we are going to provide in order to reduce the connection length. So, by using this concept, let us solve the numericals. It is the simple thing. The example, the tie member ISA 100 by 75 by 8 mm carries a load of 300 kilonewton, that is factored. Factored load is given, it is not the working load. Design a lug angle connection using M18 property class 5.6 bolts, it is bolted connection. Then here the given tie member is, or tension member is ISA 100 by 75 by 80 mm, it is given. Then here it is the main angle, that is 75 by 8 mm, and it is the gusset plate. Okay. And here the longer leg is on which one? 100 is one leg, 75 is one leg, the longer leg is 100. The longer leg should be connected to the gusset plate. Okay, we connected. Then outstanding leg is 75 mm. Then the first step, first calculate the gross area of the connected leg, that is 100 minus thickness t by 2 multiplied by t. You are going to get it as 768 mm square. Then gross area of the outstanding leg is given by leg length minus t by 2 multiplied by t. T is nothing but thickness of the angle plate. So, you are going to get 568 mm square. Then load carried by connected leg is given by that area divided by total area. Area of the connected leg divided by total area of the leg, all the legs, multiplied by the factored load. Area of the connected leg divided by total area, we can write this one as, I will show you here, that is area of the connected leg or outstanding leg, then divided by total area multiplied by the factored load, that is ultimate load. So, you are going to get 172.45 kilonewton. Then load carried by outstanding leg is given by the total factored load is 300 minus out of that connected leg carrying 172.45, deduct that one, you are going to get the remaining load will be the load carried by outstanding leg. Then second step is design of lug angle. According to the code, increase the force in the outstanding leg by 20%. So, increase it, since why? Because the angle plate we are going to connect it to the gusset plate. So, we are going to increase it by 20%. So, 1 minute, I will show you. Okay, for the connection between the lug angle and the gusset plate, the force in the outstanding leg should be increased by 20%. This is design specification. So, we increase it by 20%, that is 20 divided by 100 is 0.2. So, multiply the value by 1.2, we got 127.55 of the outstanding leg load. So, multiply it by 1.2. We always take outstanding leg, the load carried by the outstanding leg. So, we are going to get it as 153.06 kilonewton. Therefore, area required is given by load multiplied by gamma m naught divided by Fy. Here the load is 153.06 into 10 power 3, that we calculated after increasing 20%. Then multiplied by gamma m naught is 1.1 and Fy is 250, these two are constant. You are going to get 673.46 millimeter square. Therefore, once we get the area increase by 30% approximately, that is multiply the value by 1.3, you are going to get 875.5 millimeter square, or convert divided by 100, you are going to get it in centimeter square, 8.75. Now, using this area in the steel table for the single angle section, in the unequal angle, search for the section. So, how to search for the section? The selected area should be more than this required area and it should be near to this one. So, we got 9.38 centimeter square near value and more than this value, and the section corresponding to this one is ISA 75 by 50 by 8 mm. So, this is the main angle plate given, this is the gusset plate, and this is the section we selected. That is how much? 75 by 50 mm and the thickness is 8 mm. So, next we will go for connections 1, 2, 3. 1 means what? Between the lug angle and the gusset place. 2 means between the lug angle and the main angle. 3 means between the main angle and the gusset place. Please remember, 3 connections are there, 1, 2, 3. Now, we will check for shear, assume thread in shear, therefore, Ns is equal to 0, Nn is equal to 1. A and B is given by 0.7 times of ASB, that is pi d square by 4. Then calculate VNSB, then calculate VDSB. then check for bearing. In that calculate KB value, then VNPB, then VDPB. So, our bolt value will be the least of VDSB and VDPB. You are going to get 45.83 kilonewton. Then once we calculated the bolt value, we will go for bolted connection between the first one. First one is between what? First one is between lug angle and the gusset plate, between lug angle and the gusset plate. According to the code, the force in the outstanding leg should be increased by 20%. So, outstanding leg, the load carried is 127.55. So, multiplied by 20% increase, that is 1.2, you are going to get 153.06 kilonewton. Therefore, number of bolts is force divided by bolt value. Force we are going to get it as 153.06, bolt value is 45.83. So, whatever the value you will get, round up to the highest number, that is 4 number of bolts approximately. Then we will go to the second type of connection, that is between lug angle and the main angle. Lug angle and the main angle. If we are connecting lug angle to the main angle, we need to increase by 40%. We come to know in the design specification. So, multiply the value by 1.4. This is the outstanding leg load. So, we will get some value. Therefore, number of bolts is equal to the value you got divided by bolt value. Then round it off, you will get 4 number of bolts approximately. Then third type of connection is what? Between the main angle and the gusset plate. Between the main angle and the gusset plates. Therefore, load carried by the connected leg is how much? 172.4 kilonewton. Here we are going to take directly. The design specification is given only for lug angle to the gusset plate, lug angle to the main angle, not for any other thing. So, here we did not come across lug angle. So, we are going to take it directly. Therefore, number of bolts is equal to load carried by the connected leg, that is 172.4 divided by bolt value. You will get approximately 4 number of bolts. So, we have shown that one in a pictorial manner. This is the gusset plate, okay. Then this is the main angle, okay. Then this is the lug angle. In lug angle, we have provided 4 number of bolts. Then in this one main angle, we have provided 4 number of bolts. Okay. Then between the lug angle and the main angle, we have provided 4 number of bolts. This is the pitch distance, edge distance we calculated by using the formulas, standard formulas. So, this will be the ME18 property class 5.6. This is lug angle ISA 75 by 50 by 8, and this one is the main angle ISA 100 by 75 by 8 mm. That is all for this lug angle connection. In this module, we come to know the 3 types of problem. One is design of tensile strength of the tension member. Second one is design of tension member. Third one is design of lug angle connection. So, this concludes the design of compression members. Thank you.